presenting the first edition of IPPF South Asia Region's Got to Break Free Awards, an initiative to end sexual and gender-based violence. Presented to Aanya in recognition of her dedicated work towards destigmatization and sensitization to support communities in the conservative southern province of Sri Lanka. Aanya has successfully pioneered initiatives to empower the LGBTI+, PLHIV, and women in sex work communities. Her efforts have resulted in concrete outcomes such as a safe house, access to free health services, and legal advocacy for transgender individuals. Anya's collaboration with local and international stakeholders has amplified awareness and support for marginalized groups. Presented to Sana in recognition of her trailblazing advocacy and leadership as the first transgender student at her college. Establishing Swatantra, an NGO, in 2017, Sana pioneered efforts to secure the human rights of her state's transgender community, notably contributing to the drafting of the Karnataka Transgender Policy 2017. She has also established foster homes for elderly transgender individuals, championed job reservation through legal action, and advocated for the right to education of her community. As a volunteer with FPAI, Sana's impactful sessions on sexual and reproductive health and rights have reached over 150 colleges. Presented to Sangay in recognition of providing new perspectives on queer lives and their experiences with sexual and gender-based violence. While serving as a program associate and queer youth consultant for Queer Voices of Bhutan, Sangay has curated content on LGBTI+, diverse SOGIESC, mental health, consent, boundaries, and safe spaces. Sangay has moderated trainings, dialogues, and workshops with diverse CSOs, youth networks, educational institutions, NGOs, government bodies, and UN bodies. Presented to Soudeh in recognition of their courage and resilience to addressing sexual and gender-based violence and promoting gender equality. Co-founder of Spectrum, an eco-queer feminist NGO in France, Soudeh spearheaded initiatives like Hamdam, the first Persian language period tracker app empowering Iranian women and menstruating individuals with sexual health education, providing crucial information on sexual health and agency. Their efforts have shed light on the oppressive legal framework in Iran, where women continue to face systemic discrimination. Presented to Swastika in recognition of her strides towards inclusive and accessible services. Since 2022, Swastika has played a pivotal role as the hormonal clinic coordinator at the Family Planning Association of Nepal. Her efforts center on raising awareness of hormone replacement therapy, gender-affirming care, sexual and reproductive health and rights, comprehensive sexuality education, and promoting safer sex practices among the LGBTI+ community in Nepal. Presented to Zoya in recognition of her commitment to the economic and social empowerment of women in sex work. Zoya founded Ponchita in 2002, a community-based organization with multiple initiatives to uphold the rights of sex workers, protection from violence, and creating awareness to end discrimination against sex work. By fostering partnerships with government and non-government organizations, Zoya has facilitated the integration of women in sex work into the mainstream, thereby dismantling barriers and fostering inclusivity. The IPPF South Asia region is proud to contribute to the journey of these activists leading the fight against SGBV in the region. We applaud them for their journey so far and are honored to be their companions.